Hi and welcome to my channel. This week we're resetting our relationships. If you've been here since the beginning of the challenge, you know the drill. The first step is to review and rate our relationships. How do you find your relationships in general? Are they nurturing and supportive, or do you find them unfulfilling and lacking in some way? Do you feel that you don't have enough close connections? Rate your relationships on a scale of 1 to 10. What are your most important relationship values? Respect, loyalty, communication, trust? Don't forget about your relationship with yourself. That's a key relationship. Jim Rohn said we are the average of the 5 people we spend the most time with. So zero in on your 3 to 5 closest relationships. Are those relationships aligned with the values you just identified? Think of the main strengths of each relationship and why each of them is important to you. People bring different things into our lives. One person may be your confidant, and another may be that fun friend that you love to go out with. Identify the aspects of your relationships that are working well, and then think of the areas that you'd like to improve. After reviewing your relationships, if you find that any of them are toxic, or that the persons don't respect your boundaries, or perhaps they're not aligned with the values that you identified, you may need to release those relationships, at least temporarily. So the second step is to release any relationships that are doing you more harm than good. If your closest relationships aren't meeting your needs, then commit to meeting new people in the new year. Now we come to step 3, and this is where we make some small changes this week to help us restore relationships. The idea is to be a bit more intentional in how we interact. Remember the 3 to 5 closest relationships you identified before? Well, the first step is to write each of them a gratitude note. Tell them why you appreciate them so much and thank them for anything they've done for you over the course of the year. The second step is to connect with an old friend you haven't seen for a long time and schedule a meetup. You know those friends that you may not communicate with often, but when you do, you just seem to take up where you left off? If it's someone who lives abroad and you usually communicate by text, well, for this week, have a conversation or a video call. If no one comes to mind, then meet up with someone you'd like to get closer to. Or you may even make a new friend or invite someone into your circle of friends. The next thing we're going to do this week is to do something good for someone who can't repay us. During the pandemic, we were all a bit more isolated than usual. So this is your chance to connect with that elderly neighbor and perhaps take her a fruit basket or bake her some cookies or just chat with her for a bit. Next, you're going to write yourself a love letter. Appreciate yourself for all your accomplishments and all your efforts this year. What do you love most about yourself? Put that in the letter. The next thing you're going to do during the busy holiday season is take some extra time for self-care. Do the things that make you feel good and relaxed. Take a little time to do something you haven't done for yourself in a long time. I haven't watched a movie in a while, so I think I'll have a movie night and watch a funny movie. Any recommendations? Tell me your favorite funny movie in the comments. Fulfilling relationships are beneficial to our physical and mental well-being. I've heard it said that the quality of our relationships is the greatest predictor of longevity and quality of life. If you feel that you've been isolated and would like to have closer connections, commit to meeting some new people in the new year. If you haven't yet watched my video on loneliness, I provide some tips to help you feel less isolated. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you soon. Thank you for watching. Please like, comment and subscribe. See you soon.